as she brought the wine glass to her lips. Halfway through the bottle of Pinot Grigio, I knew she'd chosen for the evening. Her phone buzzed. My message blinked across the screen. Asterisk, the Pinot sparkles beautifully tonight. You always did set a lovely table. He'll enjoy the wine. I picked it with care. And the ribeye? It's his favorite, right? Asterisk, the timing wasn't an accident. I'd planned it precisely, waited until she was settled, relaxed, believing her secret was safe. I could almost see her now, the glass frozen midair, her breath catching, eyes sweeping the restaurant for hidden cameras that weren't there. She wouldn't find me. I wasn't watching her in real time. I'd already seen enough. We'd been married for 12 years. 12 long years of shared silence and laughter, of Sunday roasts and whispered plans for some imagined villa on a sun-soaked Italian hill. I gave her every piece of myself, devotion hard as granite, loyalty deep as bedrock. She gave me smiles that looked like love. And maybe for a time, our home was built slowly, brick by tender brick, candlelit dinners, touches that lingered, her laughter rising like birdsong on lazy evenings. It all seemed so real, so permanent. I never imagined she'd be the one to pull the foundation out from under us, to leave everything we'd built in ruins. But betrayal doesn't crash in like a thunderstorm. It seeps in quiet and poisonous. It started with a scent. His scent, not hers. Not the familiar soft notes of floral perfume she always wore. No, this was sharper, sandalwood and musk. Masculine, unmistakable. It clung to the scarf draped carelessly over a chair, like a fingerprint left behind. I didn't confront her. Not then. I watched. A week later, her phone lit up across the room. She bolted for it. Too quickly, too eagerly. I kissed her temple and smiled. Let the doubts settle, let it grow. Pain, I've learned, sharpens your vision. I became deliberate, studied her routines. Tuesdays and Thursdays, late meetings, but her voice always had a strange lightness when she said it, as if work had become thrilling. I tucked a GPS tracker into her car's lining, bought a burner phone, hired a private investigator, and waited. It didn't take long. Within weeks, I had names, dates, photos. I saw them together at our favorite trattoria. She was wearing the silver charm bracelet I'd given her on our 10th anniversary, its tiny heart sparkling under the restaurant's dim lighting as she leaned in to kiss him. Our past, shining in the middle of her betrayal. I didn't need to see more. I moved quietly. First, I secured the finances. She didn't know the house was in my name alone, or that I'd already begun quietly draining and closing joint accounts. While she thought I was tired and distracted, I was mapping every detail. Next, I transformed the basement guest room, added a lock, moved my belongings out of our bedroom, bit by bit. She called it spring cleaning. I called it preparing for departure. Then I found her reservation. I knew she was planning a dinner with him, knew the exact time the wine would be poured, the ribeye served. So I chose that moment. At 8:47 p.m., I sent the message. Measured, sharp, just enough to rattle her world. The Pinot sparkles beautifully. Seconds later came the second message. Asterisk, there's a gift waiting for you at home. Let yourself in. Asterisk, when she arrived, the house was dark, silent. Only one candle flickered on the dining room table. In its soft glow, a single manila envelope waited, tied in a red ribbon, the same shade as her favorite lipstick. Inside, photographs, GPS logs, text message screenshots, a copy of the house deed with only my name, frozen bank accounts, a signed petition for divorce, and a letter. Asterisk, you always said love lived in the details. So I noticed everyone. I saw the lies in your eyes, heard your laughter with him like it cost nothing. You played pretend. I played patient. Consider this balance restored. Keep the memories. I'll keep the calm. Oh, and by the way, he's married too. Thought you should know. Burn the candle, if you'd like. I already burned the lies. Asterisk. That night, I slept peacefully. First time in months. She called me 30 times the next morning. I didn't answer a single one. Her final voicemail trembled with disbelief. Asterisk, how could you do this to me? Asterisk, I chuckled, not from joy, but from the sheer weightlessness of being free. He called once, too. I sent him a photo. His wife cradling their newborn child. No words, just the truth. He never called again. People say revenge is toxic. I say it's clarity. It's slicing through the noise until only the truth remains, bright, cold, and undeniable. I didn't scream, didn't break things. I simply let her sit at the table she set, with the man she chose, and served her the aftermath she earned. I never touched the wine. Now the house is mine. Quiet, honest. Downstairs, the basement room is warm. It smells like cedar and peace. On Sundays, I cook just for me. One place set at the table. A ritual not to prove anything, but because I know, finally, who it's for.